Hello, this is Mr. Moore, and I'm here to show how to use Epiphany and some of our new features on the latest homework assignment. Let me go ahead and I'm sharing my screen, and I can go ahead and pull up the assignment. So this is this is the assignment for this weekend. I'm actually going to go to a different assignment first to show an example of a problem. Let's say I want to solve a quadratic equation, and let's pick a challenging one. Let's go down a couple of pages and try something like this. Okay, here we have it. M squared minus 12m plus 32 equals 0. We're going to try to solve this. The first thing we need to do is factor this. And I'm going to try factoring this. Let's say I get m plus 8 times m plus 2 equals 0. Oops, I made a mistake. You'll see a couple of windows open up. I can either hit escape and jump out of this, or I can say, oh, I see what I did. I simplified the left side. I did something else. Factored the left side. I can even say that I figured out my mistake, and it'll give updated advice based on some of this. I'm going to save this. This goes into some comments. I can hit escape to make those pesky windows go away. And this can be shared with other people in your learning community. We'll get to that in a little bit. So now I have a chance to fix it. Oh, I got the sign wrong. The sign should match the middle sign. M minus 8, M minus 4 equals 0. And I can then say M equals 4 or, well, I can type M equals 4 or 8, or I can go over here to these answer options. I can click add a solution. It's going to put the word or there. I can also insert just a text description or something that I don't want Epiphany to review. If I make a mistake, this is the place where you can get continue anyway. You can keep going if you made a mistake and just finish the problem, even if the system says, hey, I don't think that's right. You can keep going if you want to. Okay, now I'm going to hit done, and we'll finish this problem up here. Okay, and I'm going to go back now to my assignments and to this homework assignment. And I wanted to show you how you can use Epiphany to use that substitution method we were talking about before. So let's start this off. I don't want to do it this way. I want to enter a text description, insert explanation. Just going to backspace only to the T. If you backspace further, it'll get rid of the text marker. I'm going to use the substitution method to factor this with y equals 3x. Okay, I'm going to hit next step. It's not going to check this because it's just a text statement. We might check that in the future, but for now, I'm going to start putting in a substitution. Okay, well, I can't use y because I have y equals here, so I'm going to use a different variable. I'm going to say y equals 1/3 z squared plus 7z plus 2, and I'm going to substitute, but I'm going to substitute because I'm replacing x. Instead of saying I'm actually going to z equals 3x, not y equals 3x. I'm going to say x equals 1/3 of z. So x equals 1/3 of z. I'm going to save that and hit next step. And something's wrong there. Oh, I have to multiply the last term by the first term. I'm just going to hit escape and close those windows. By the way, you can also do all of this through the GUI here, and also through this handwriting entry mechanism. You can enter math by handwriting here. Like if you're on a tablet or on your phone, that's a good way to do it. I'm going to close that up though. We're not going to use that right now. Let's try that again. I'm going to use this copy and paste button. I'm going to copy this and paste it. It's the exact same thing, but I'm going to change this to a 6. And I have to enter the substitution again. We're working on fixing that. X equals 1/3 z. And save that. Next step. There we go. Now I can continue factoring. Y equals 1/3 z. Z plus 6, z plus 1. Enter will also hit next step and continue. I'm going to copy and paste this. But I'm just going to replace z now with 3x. This is our substitution. I've got to do the substitution again. It's not going to remember it from before. We're just going to say z equals 3x. Save that. Next step, we're now back in terms of x. And now I have to factor something out to make these cancel. What do I have here? 1/3. This is 3 times x plus 2 times 3x plus 1. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. And I can cancel the 1/3 and the 3 to get x plus 2, 3x plus 1. And I'm going to check that first. Yes, that's good. And I'm going to click done, and I'm done with that problem. So this is how you can use Epiphany to check these problems along the way. I showed some of the features that are available here. When you're done with the assignment, I can go back to the assignment page and, this assignment page rather, and I can print the assignment. This will save it to PDF. I can save this to my computer. You can use that PDF and upload it to Canvas. So here's the problem I did. It includes the mistakes, and that's okay. We want to see that. You can also, if you prefer, submit this on Epiphany by clicking Submit Assignment. I'm not going to do that right now because it will make a locked copy of it. You can actually continue working on it, but it'll make a locked copy that is submitted. And I'll be looking for that as well, but I'm not integrated with Canvas yet, so it won't actually upload that to Canvas automatically. Want to get that done soon. What else? Oh, let's say you're having trouble with, say, some of the properties of exponents. There's a new capability here. I've added a library of assignments. Let's say I want to search for property of exponents problem. I'm going to search on that. Here I go. Simplifying rational. How about properties of exponents? I want to look at this, and I'm going to check this assignment out. And I now have another assignment that I can work on for practice. I can work on these and see what's going on with that. Other issues that are pretty common, looking up if you have trouble with negatives, there's some assignments on negatives here, assignments on factoring, other assignments on factoring and factoring monomials that you can also try out. You can also, if you want, I know some of you, your parents help you out with some of this material. When you've done this, they can either look at the paper and see, hey, these are the mistakes that you made, or you can run a report. I want to see all the problems I had with mistakes over the last 7 days. And here it is. I can review this problem, see what the steps were that I made mistakes on, and review this with a parent or a tutor, but only if you invite them. It's up to you to invite them to join you. You do that here in this learning community area, and I can say, hey, I want to invite my parent or my tutor to help with this, and I can put someone's name in here if I want to and their email address to invite them to join. I hope this was helpful. I hope that Epiphany helps you get this quicker. The whole idea here is that, one, it helps other people see what's going on when you're not there with your tutor or with your parent working on it. And also, it gets you faster feedback. By seeing what happened in the moment while you're working on the assignment, it dramatically improves the turnaround time for helping fix mistakes. And rather than, hey, I work on this over the weekend, I turn it in on Tuesday, I get it back on Wednesday, maybe I look at it the next weekend. It's a week from the time that you actually did the assignment until you saw feedback on it. With Epiphany, you'll see right away, oh, I did something wrong. What did I do? Most of the time, it'll be a sign mistake where something like 6 times 4 is 28. It's actually 24. Everybody does that stuff. You just have to learn to catch them. Have a great weekend.